to Let's Make Robots. My name is Shimon, and I'm a robotics engineer from India. So I have been practicing and doing robotics projects for almost 5 to 6 years now, with almost 4 years of industrial experience until now. So, uh, so this will just be a tutorial. The reason to do this is because I am in many communities regarding robotics and Arduino related communities. So there are people who are asking on how to find resources to learn ROS from a beginner's point of view. So yeah, so here what I'll be doing is I'll be just give you an idea on how the entire setup works. Like, it won't be a perfectly organized tutorial because I won't go into the pain of organizing the lesson plan and everything, but I'll make sure that you'll you'll get to know what is being done, because the main aim is like I'll be doing the development or whatever teaching that I'm doing in a similar fashion like you will have to do when you're actually practicing your project. It won't be just a custom made edited kind of project, but it will be like I will be facing an error, I'll be troubleshooting it live, and I'll be again doing the same mistakes. I mean, I'm not purposefully doing it, but yeah, you get the point, right? I mean, it won't be a perfectly planned tutorial, just because if I made it like that, then you won't know how much trouble the actual developers faces, and that, I guess, that will some way motivate you, like, not to get discouraged if you are not able to do something at your first try. So yeah. So just to begin with, what ROS actually means is, obviously you can read it here. It's robot operating system, but what it actually means is the main intention was to reduce the pain that the robotics engineers or developers face when developing a new robot. So once previously how it was done was like you will have a requirement to make a pick and place robot. So what will the engineers do? The engineers will have these sensors that needs to sense the environment, and actuators which are on the wheels, which are required to move the robot through the whatever you say, through the corridor or to the room. And you have the brain or the computing unit which does the logic. So initial days, the pain they faced was to write individual code drivers and everything which was specific for this particular sensor, actuator and other things, and write the interface modules so that each sensors, actuators and this computing module can communicate between them from the scratch. So developing a robot means a huge amount of effort was put into, like, writing the interface codes, drivers, developing the communication protocols and everything. So again, when they wanted to develop another robot, they need to repeat the same process, because the first one was custom made for that robot only. It was not like a universal thing. So this pain got many robotics enthusiasts like thinking on developing a solution that could benefit the future developments also, like making a system such that it can be reused, a software framework such that it can be used again and again, and you can just interface its sensors, actuators and computational units, so that making robots becomes much easier in the long run. So they started working, and they finally developed an open source project called robot operating system. As you can read here, the robot operating system is a set of software libraries and tools that help you build robot applications. So they have drivers to state-of-the-art algorithms with powerful developer tools. ROS has what you need for your next robotic projects. So it's like they have made things much easier, so that we have certain libraries, certain tools and everything which are already built in a stack, that you just have to use it from the robot operating system library. So it basically simplifies every process. So now we have a community of developers who are ready to assist us if we face an issue in interfacing a sensor, or like we need to introduce a new hardware. So you have this robotics community and the open source developers who are ready to contribute. So right now I'll be mainly focusing on ROS 1 as of now, because I'm not directly jumping into ROS 2. So I'll just try to put tutorials online, like from the beginners level, and I'll be developing its complexity as the day passes. So I'll try to put videos daily once, and yeah. So I'll be talking this casually. I won't be editing stuff in between, because the first thing is I don't find time in doing that. So it will mostly be a raw kind of video. So pardon me if you find this boring, because yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you find it interesting, please post your comments below, and that's how I can know how to structure, not just plan, but what all I should deliver to you. So yeah, you can comment below, or contact me via mail, or contact me via email, or I'll post my Instagram ID below. So yeah, so I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.